Aquaculture.
The Honorable Brave Davis is the Governor General of Ghana.
And see, this is how life is. You have to find people who do it, what you say you want to do, and then emulate the things what they do. See, because we become like the people we follow. This is why, like the pastor, the best pastor in the Bahamas say, right? That you got to find out who you worshiping. Some of y'all worshiping the wrong people who can't help you get where you need to be in life. You can't be listening to person's music or watching like persons on TV who ain't where you want to go. A lot of these rappers and stuff that y'all listening to, they live in fake lives, man. They renting cars, putting on like rented jewelries and all of that stuff, and they program in your mind to make you believe a lie that could never materialize in your life. But find somebody that you connect with that have gone where you say that you want to go in life, and that's what motivated me. I didn't ever dream that I was going to write a book, but now I have a way forward.
All of us come from the same background. Each and every one of us come on together. So you're not hearing things from nobody or the suburbs, nobody in the key. All of us have something that we went through, from poverty to gang violence to egregious mistakes. That could take us under. But because of one, like Bishop says, believing in God and then believing in ourselves, we are at the top of our destiny and places that God has us to.
My name is Commander Hidalgo, and we welcome you to the base on behalf of Captain Carl Hopper, Captain Brown. I was told to come and say that something for 10 minutes, and so I can say that something for 10 minutes. I'm a very busy man. I'm going to get back to you in the hands of great men already. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
I have in my hand. What do I have in my hand?
Cheese.
What that is?
A cup of cheese, sir.
What that is?
A cup of cheese, sir.
What that is?
Cup of tea, sir.
What that is?
Cup of cheese, sir.
What is this? Speak, say this on my lecture. What that is? What that is? That is good. Think about it and say it nice and loud. Change. What that is?
Cup of tea, sir.
Change. What that is?
Change.
Cup of change. What that is? What that is?
Cup of cheese, sir.
What is this?
Cup of cheese.
Cup of change.
Cup of tea, sir.
Change. What that is? Change. What that is? Cup of change. Someone say change. 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 I want each of you to come and pick up your change. Just one change.
One.
Pick up your change.
One. Fuck the thing.
That's it, brother. That's it, brother. Pick up your change. You give a little money, man.
Yeah, money giving out, so I gotta be here to see. Let me see what I can get. Oh man. All right.
Hold your change in your hand. Hold it up, nice and slowly. Hold it up. This is your change. See, this is my change. This is my change. My change. This change belongs to you. I want you to embrace your change. Embrace your change. Embrace it.
Yes.
You picked up your change. Now embrace your change. Hold it up. Embrace it. Hold it up. Yes. All right? Now, I want you to put your change in your pocket.
Yes. Yeah. Got it.
Pocket your change. Secure your change. You secured your change? All right. Change is a death of the old to experience the new. Change is a death of the old to experience the new. Hold up the change. I want you to take responsibility for your change. How do you take responsibility for your change? Pick up your change. Pick it up. Put your change in the table. Take it with your change. Take it. Table. This will be called tabling your change. Put it on the table. In other words, you need to identify what it is that needs to change. 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 What it is. What is it? Tell me. Put it on the table.
That's what I do.
So you want more than one change.
You need to make water.
Right? You wanted more than one change. Put it all on the table. Now pick it up. Embrace it. It's interrupting your life. This is an interrupt. And as such, if you continue what you're doing, some of you might not make it tomorrow. These men are here to cause a change in your life. These women are here to cause a change in your life. It will change. Do you want to change? Yes. 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 How bad do you want to change? How bad do you want to change? Say real bad. Real bad. How bad do you want to change? Real bad. How bad do you want to change? Real bad. How bad do you want to change? Real bad. When will we change? No! When will we change? No! Say now, sir! No, sir! Now, sir! No, sir! When will you change? No, sir! When will you change? No, sir! How bad do you want to change? Really bad! How bad do you want to change? Really bad!
Well, the most memorable thing so far I learned was before you start any fight, think before, stop and think. You gotta think before what you do, what you're gonna do. And you gotta know what is the consequences of it. I was glad that I get to go places like camping. I never camped in my life.
Well, it's changed me a lot. It showed me that I can do the good work and not focus on bad company. And I'm a ranger, so I know what's right and wrong, and always be a good leadership and give good commands, and always like show young men that it's always a good to fall off once in a while, but always get right back up and push your work forward and never to give up on anything else.
But over the section here is the officers. That's where the gold bars of their meals. So that's the officers' mess. This is the junior, the ratings mess. I ain't right over there. Yes, sir.
Like the fellow what came in with the gold bars as an officer who spoke with you.
So electricians, technicians is needed on this?
Yes. We have electrical, we have hull technicians, we have a mechanic, and we have a radio technician. Carry on board, even though this is a platform away from home, this is your home. So anything that happens, you want to reserve it in order to get back home to your families. We run fire drills, man overboard, action stations. And all of these are paramount drills for safety. To preserve your life
the life of others and the life of the ship. The Honorable Grave Davis, the Governor General German.
So this could be, it's a very informative, some of you, it might have been your first time leaving the island of the Providence, right? So you get a nice opportunity seeing that island, exploring that island. When we get to Bombsy, I don't know who could be the tour person, but I can still assist you with some, questions, some answers, that we move forward. We still operating with our buddies. Okay, so we're nowhere else, but out, but if you have questions, but I only want you to do one thing. Don't be afraid to ask questions, but listen. Alright? No one will be getting shown in the water. Oh, you won't get shown in the water? Yes, sir. What you expect? Alright. But again, don't forget, do not forget our conversation. You have to speak things into your own life. You, Mr. Bartez, let the slide in. Alright?
These are all tilapia. This is a freshwater fish, which we grow and farm here at Bamsey. Remember I was telling you about aquaculture? So these are fish we brought up from a lot of these, in fact, from the egg stage all the way up to the size you see now. This fish generally, they grow pretty fast. We can go from the egg to market size, which is just over a pound, in about 6 to 7 months, and it's market size that it can be ready for you to eat. These fish grow very quickly, and contrary to popular belief, these are quite tasty. They have a very good mild flavor, and sometimes you know that people have an idea they have a wrong concept of what tilapia is until you need to taste a good product tilapia, because a lot of tilapia are grown under different conditions. But when they grow in a tank, if they grow in a tank, for example, there are no off flavors. It tastes just like a regular fish. But sometimes, if you grow them in muddy waters and under poor conditions, they take on the flavor of the environment. So if you grow them in mud, they might taste like mud. So that way, people don't like them.
That's a tilapia over there, the black one.
Yeah. These are red hybrid tilapias for the most part, but we have a couple black ones, which are the regular color what tilapias usually in the wild normally look like. Actually, this guy here is our mascot.
He's your mascot?
This guy, he's the biggest fish we have. He's going for about 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Approaching about 7 pounds.
So we need to eat him? No.
Right, he's our mascot.
You can't eat the mascot, eh?
You sell that?
Yeah, we do. In fact, late last year I sold over about 1,000 pounds of fish to a fish house in Nassau who retailed them.
This one is our mascot, the big one.
Hold it up a little bit.
This is our mascot here. All right.
You look like Sunday.
You got his name or not?
Kelly.
This is the regular, the gray ones are the regular fish. The red ones are a red hybrid, but you also have blue tilapias, you have gold tilapias. You have several different kinds. Most farms, fish farms, are monosex farms. They simply have pure monosex crops, so all males, because the males grow bigger, they go faster. When you add females to them, the males go crazy. Instead of bulking up and feeding, they start chasing the girls. So, and then the females, once they reach a certain size, they're not interested in feeding anymore. They start bulking up and just producing a lot of eggs. So the eggs, all of their food, they go, instead of getting bigger, which is what you want, because since you sell them by the pound, they just start producing eggs, and the eggs, they start producing eggs, the eggs weigh plenty.
How do you know?
I'm the yacht.
First person get.
I can't let my go.
Yes.
Take the answer. You gotta relax. Relax. Let the water come. Relax. You can't answer the move. You gotta learn how to fish. You gotta learn how to fish.
Oh, I had one.
You gotta learn how to fish. You gotta be still. Patience is a virtue.
Mostly by my fingernail, by that back.
Patience is a virtue.
You said by the back.
You think the fish can see?
They can't do what? If they drop it in the pond. Hold on, let them hold it first. Hold it first.
If you want to see that,
Now give it though. Let's see. Look at the camera. Smile, bro. Give it though. Hold it. Hold it. Hold on. Just let it go.
The Honorable Grave Davis is the Governor General Government.
Good day. My name is Dr. Cox. Hi. I am a veterinarian. Welcome to the Bamsey Farm. You're in the Livestock Division. This division is a section that we focus on providing meat for our country. What do we do here? We actually raise a group of animals that we call small ruminants. Who knows what small ruminants are? Let me help you out. It's a technical term, but it simply means sheep and goat. We have both sheep and goats that we raise here, and you can actually see in the fields right behind us. You have adult animals and you have baby animals as well. This is a breeding center. Reproduction is what we focus on. Thank you. Reproduction is what we focus on, and our goal is to actually breed new animals, and those animals, we pass those on over to farmers. Farmers take those animals and takes that, just a second. Because sun's always hot at you. You must be prepared. Yeah, so once we breed those animals, we get those over to the farmers. The farmers take those animals and add them to their breeding herd. All right, so what those animals get to do, they get to provide their genetic makeup. They get to provide the strength and the resiliency in which we have. So we've imported several times into this program since about 2015 to bring a proper quality of animals that we figure would work here in the Bahamas. So in the front of me to the back of you guys, we have a set of our pastures. These are improved pastures. These are not local grasses. We imported these seeds, we planted these grasses, so that our animals have the right and balanced nutrition and can feed from what we have right in front of us. As you can see, even the one further back, it's a different type. So we have different varieties that we use at different times and at different sections, depending on what our animals need. So we actually try to grow our own feed. We grow our own crop. And
And our crop is the grass actually to feed our animals. Alright, so guys, let's go on over into my house. I'll tell you a little bit more about that once we get inside there. Let's get out of this heat. Alright? Alright, so how does inside your feel? Does it feel different from outside there? Yeah, so. And we came in from the rain. And we came in. I ain't ready yet. You can have a question. Hold on, I can appreciate that for 1 second. So inside is much cooler than the outside. So this building was designed with climate, the Bahamas, hurricanes, and life in the Bahamas in mind. This building was the second addition to that one, where we continue designing to make our programs a little bit better, to make the living conditions better for our animals. So this is the newest building here. For our cool, it has a double roof system that allows the heat to escape and go on through, so it always is much cooler and fresher.
Then you die by the gun. In the sweet by and by, don't be sorry, tell it's real. Soldier or a troop, it's too late.
The Honorable Grave Davis is the Governor General of
On the hill we have 2 raised beds that are being prepared for like small experiments or again just urban farming in general. So we have this idea called square foot gardening. So what that details is that when you have crops, you want to be able to maximize your production in a small space. So if you're able to maximize your production, essentially just get more food to eat. All right, so there's a project again that we have where we are sectioning off our raised beds so that we're able to accomplish this particular task. So if you see here this orange line, what we're going to do is use that obviously in combination with some nails and a hammer, so that we're able to divide that raised bed into square feet sections. So what we want to do is just to take you guys up on that hill so that we can sort of just prepare one of the beds so you can get a little bit more of a hands-on experience on what it takes to prepare a raised garden bed. And again, this is more so in reference to not really large-scale commercial production, but something that you can do in your own backyards. Are going to have a chance to place these lines with the nails included so that you're able to measure out how exactly to apply this square foot farm, whether it's for whatever company that you're working for or if it's something that you're interested in doing in your own backyards. All right, so those of you with a shovel, I want you to be able to go to this bed over here. When you want to manage your crops, for example, applying fertilizer or maybe even watering or just like, scouting your plants for pests, what you want to be able to do is give each and every plant that's planted in this bed the same amount of attention. All right, so sometimes if the beds are entirely too wide to where you can't reach, that means your management for the plants around the edges or around the perimeter is a lot better than what it would be for the plants in the middle. So you want to give equal attention to every plant that is planted within this raised bed. So again, this is why when it comes to planting in a bed like this, you don't want to exceed anything more than 4 feet in width. All right, it could be as long as you want it, feet, meters, 100 meters, 20 meters, whatever, but it should not exceed anything more than 4 feet.
Yeah. People in the streets, bodies lying in the streets, blacker. No rewinding in the street, tell it's real. See when you're done, you're done. Then you die by the gun. In the sweet by and by, don't be sorry, tell it's real. Soldier or a troop.